What's the heat?
Yeah.
Guess what? We're back on the famous black couch.
Not for long.
What I'm saying? Not for long though.
Happy birthday, Slap.
Yo, it's my birthday.
birthday,
you know what I'm saying? It's my birthday. I just turned 21. I just turned 21. You know what I'm saying? I smell good.
I'm still 21.
Yeah, you ain't 21, man. But anyway, welcome to the FreeStyle Podcast, episode 6 in this motherfucker. You know, shit. It's been quite a crazy ride. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome.
We're
Officially, our last episode was done 2018, but it dropped in 2019 early.
Yeah.
Just to say, yo, bye-bye. Now we back. Hopefully with like better drive.
Yeah,
better conversations. Really trying to stir up like real conversations, not just like cloud shit, you know?
Yeah, no cloud shit.
No cloud shit this year, bro.
Swag. Swag things.
Swag stuff. There's a lot of swag people also. Anyways, I've just like throughout the last couple of months, I've found it like really weird, man, cause like I've had a lot of time on my hands, man. So I've had time to chill and probably observe a lot of shit on the internet and on TV and what.
Yeah.
And one thing disturbed me, just like the amount of reality shows that are on TV right now, and even like soapy shows, but they all have one direction to it, or one concept to it, which is like love and marriage and everything that has
actually,
it's like they're pushing a propaganda shit.
You understand? Like everything is just based into like one.
It's boxed into one thing.
Yeah, one solid thing, which every leaf under it just leads to that, which is like relationships.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, what are they trying to teach us? Because it's Date My Family. There's
Perfect Wedding.
Perfect Wedding. There's that show where girls have like some serious balls, bro. Marry me now.
Imagine old girl is coming to you like,
She
yo,
comes and
marry me now.
proposes on the day of your wedding.
Crazy.
That's fucking.
How would you react to that?
Nah, like
If a girl proposes to
I don't
you,
even understand how they even have a show about that, bro. Like,
That's what I'm
sad.
also. Is it? You think it's scripted?
yeah, I think most of these shows,
80%.
like
80%
reality shows, most reality shows.
Thing is, again, when you make content for TV, you want people to watch it, and you have a certain demographic, which means a certain age group or like a certain type of people you target.
So your script to bring in that market. Like,
That's why I Date My Family on a certain day. You find they put like a lesbian girl, so to say, because they want to evoke. No.
No, it's true.
Because they want to evoke conversation. Yo,
Sure.
oh, okay, so this girl is really trying to go through that process to get a girl. Also, like, what happened to like the basic umjolo stuff? Let's flirt, hit on me, in.
I think that's why I don't really fuck with TV, man. And I've said it before in our first episode.
Sure.
But I said I don't really fuck with TV.
The internet is the new TV, bro.
Apart from that, you guys are diverting away from this thing.
No, we're not really
Your
that.
question was, how would you feel if a girl comes to you and proposes? Wow, shit. Proposes to you on TV.
On TV,
On
that's
the day
that's
of
the
your
Let's
problem.
get married today.
On the
like
day
now.
of your wedding.
Would you say yes? I want to
Would you
put you on the
say
spot.
Okay,
Remember.
I bet consider the tradition and like how things are done.
Sure.
Maybe in
in my culture.
In your
Yeah,
culture.
yeah.
I almost said
Religion.
Fuck.
It does
In your
count.
culture, the lobola shit. Will you?
So she
consider-
proposes today in the morning. We gotta get married today.
She
Nah,
proposes
man.
2 hours before.
To show that show is scripted because like,
Nah, but there's way like it comes off as like.
and it's like okay, sure. If she proposes today, right? Like I'm gonna, or maybe if you go to like Home Affairs, do they get that shit checked like today? Like, are you gonna sign that shit today?
You can go to home. I can go to Home Affairs now and get married now.
Sure. Hell no. I will,
But because
I will
of
accept
we
that.
being like black and our culture of
Yeah.
incentive and tit for tat.
I'd like to follow like my culture, how we do things, blah.
But you have an option of doing that after.
But will it be the same if you do it afterwards? I don't think.
Nah, it won't be the same. That's not how it's done. That's the point of like.
But sometimes I feel like our culture is very unnecessary. If I may take it there.
Yeah.
In terms of
what?
lobola, damages, like when you get married, there's like gifts you need to buy for the family. and
Sure.
everything. I feel like it's unnecessary, man. It's just extra costs. Well, I see it that way.
Sure.
That's like money you could put into your future with your partner.
Sure.
But now you're actually spending that money onto your family
Yeah.
instead of onto yourself. Because now it's money that goes to lobola and all those other things. It's the wedding. And you still have a future to plan with your partner. You know, so I feel like it's all unnecessary, man. Culture. For me, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that's how it is.
I begin thinking about like in what year we in 2019, right?
Yeah.
And things are done in a very different way compared to like way back 1970 apartheid days. You know, where people used to pay ma'itana just so they can walk through the door, fulamlo, whatever. Until. So my thing is it a problem? If a girl proposes, let's not think about the show. If a girl proposes to you now, it's not a problem. It's
Yeah, that's not a
I think
problem.
it's
That's cool.
That's
But
why
I
I
be like,
say I have a
damn,
problem
baby.
with it being a show about it, like on TV. You're gonna get married and like
That's how you make it spontaneous. Hey, you want your relationship?
Yeah, it's the biggest one.
fuck that shit, man.
But I wouldn't mind, man.
I wouldn't
If a
mind.
girl comes, you're like, yo, she gets on it. She gets down on her knees.
And
Like,
it's on
yo.
TV.
The final episode of that
That's
shit.
another thing.
The final episode of that shit, there was like this 25-year-old couple, 25 years old. And the dude was super excited. Cause like consider umjita.
Yeah.
You probably don't
don't-
work, you hustling.
Sure.
You get a free
Yes,
wedding.
girl,
We'll
free
say,
You
wedding.
don't even expect
That's
that.
how I go. Thank you.
Nigga, come
Yo,
on.
like,
I'm saying this.
Yeah, if you think about it that way,
I'll
like-
pay your lobola, got installment. That's damn good. But yeah, just like to move away before we diverted. My thing was all these shows that are about weddings and directed to like marriage and love and all these TV soapies that are about, you know, relationships. Like, what are we trying to teach? What are they trying to show us? A lot of kids now grow up watching TV.
I feel
So-
like sometimes it's even about like us the viewers, what we like. I think such a like most black people are like attracted to that kind of stuff, or like Boma Grisa, like especially
Yeah.
women, like they really like those kind
Controversial
of shows.
shit.
Controversial shit.
It's
So
very controversial.
that's why there's so many of it, whereas
Yeah.
the content shouldn't be like in one box. You feel me? So that's how I feel about it. Like it's not only the like the producers.
Yeah.
I feel like they're trying to feed a market.
Tawa, why I'm saying this is because like I'm at a place where like I want everything that my mind takes in. It has to work to my advantage, even if it's not my advantage.
Sure.
People that I work with, or like it helps what I do.
Yeah, it has to
Because
stimulate
you-
you as a
You
whole.
understand? Now I switch on TV
Yeah.
and like date my
You
family.
learn
my
nothing
family.
from it, man.
I
But I
change.
feel like, date my family, those are okay. I have a problem with your white people, yo, there. You know, when they go around to prison.
Nah, those are necessary.
And
Those
how,
are
like-
how those
'cause, like,
necessary.
it's like-
Yo, utatakos, yo. I don't find those shows.
Those
necessary.
conflict-
Those are very.
those conflict
Why?
shows.
Bo, that one. Yeah, I'm in.
Because
she
they
solves,
private.
where she solves
Please step in.
problems.
Please step in.
Why would I want to
Yeah.
switch on the TV and watch people's problems? Watch
So Nix was saying he feels uncomfortable with shows like Aboyo and Please Step In, right? And I was saying those shows are necessary because like not a lot of people can talk about their problems personally.
Okay.
And they can't talk about their problems to people. Psychiatrists, what do they call psychologists? I've never been to like those things until. So watching a certain situation like your dad hasn't been there or like your dad has been abusing whatever. There's certain people who can relate to it until to a point they're okay shit I can, and whatever tips they give them there or like whatever
they can do something about
advice, sure. Just to like get over that. It won't help fully, but it will help the healing process, so to say. Unlike now, we're going back to the wedding stuff, and like, cause for me, I feel like TV needs to be progressive, just like YouTube is. YouTube, you can type how to use
whatever
duct tape.
You'll find it, bro.
Dog, there's a video somewhere where it's progressive. Now I know how to use duct tape, how to put together wires.
That's what I'm saying. Like internet is the new TV because content, they're TV.
But TV still needs to
we can't take away the fact that TV is there. TV has been there, and TV will always be there. You know.
And most of the time you're on TV, so what you consume, like it's in your mind,
exactly.
So it doesn't stimulate
so
anything.
So everything is about like materialistic stuff, like weddings, those things. Like,
so what do you think they're trying to brainwash is like some type of shit like that?
I don't want to act woke and say they're brainwashing us. They brainwash.
It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy. These people.
Open up your third eye, nigga.
But I feel like TV opens up your mind and broadens it more than books.
I think it
there's some people who are like
two sides to the story with TV.
Sure.
Unlike when you read a book, it's one-sided. Like whatever you read, that's what you're getting.
And I've learned like from my teacher that she said why some people can't like read books frequently. Some people like are more into like visual things.
Yeah, I'm more into
visually. Yeah, that's why people watch documentaries.
Just like this podcast. I feel like if it was just the audio, okay, you comprehend what we're trying to talk about. When we actually see us talking about it, it just makes it easier to understand and indulge it more.
Yeah, it makes it more personal.
Makes it more personal.
You can see how Nix might feel about a certain topic.
Sure.
You might see how I feel about certain things, and probably you feel the same. And you just wanted somebody who would understand. Maybe I'm saying the right things because I know I'm always saying the right things. Yeah, but like going back to that in you, because I really wanna get like your input on this thing about just like making if we say we're trying to make TV progressive for every kid. There's like learning channels, sharp. That's for like kids that go to school, but 80% of us know that after high school.
I don't watch that shit.
After high school, it was like everything you did past 12 years doesn't count. Unless like you really go into a field where they do exactly what you studied for, which is really rare. We know. The only thing you go to school for is to learn how to speak English.
Yeah.
Even with that, you suck nyana. Because Africans we can't out.
And like they say school is like a practice of work. Like for you to like learn how to wake up in the morning. It's like uniforms.
It's an employee basis.
It's like an employee primary thing. Like you're learning how to do this on a daily basis.
How they do that and how they do that in jail is the same thing. So it's like,
sure.
You see what we're saying. You going back to you saying, are they trying to brainwash us?
In a way.
Hey, that way the world works in a very
tricky.
This is how like this is how propaganda works. If they feed you one thing over and over again, it's gonna stay in your mind. That's brainwashing, man. Like simply, that's it. And I feel like people choose the wrong content sometimes. I feel like if you want to learn something things. And then go about perfect way.
But like TV,
what the fuck?
TV is boring. Just TV is boring. We pay
for
a month for bullshit. You understand?
My dad was like, why DSTV said it? And I like pay like. Why don't we choose channels ourselves? Like what we want to watch.
Yeah. They offer you.
They offer you.
Yeah.
it's fucked up though, cause they repeat shit like for a whole month they could repeat one thing every day, but it just changes time slots until and happen like everything that's there is like. So when you switch on TV as somebody who's bored and want to watch TV,
yeah, especially when
so you're gonna end up boy. You
wake up in the morning, it's like, let me watch
TV. Eat for yourself, bro. The relationship side, man.
So yeah,
I go to School of Life, you know.
I also go to School of Life.
Okay. So you end up like switching to a point. You end up like changing channels. Also, if you can now turn the
you're like, what the fuck? Yeah,
man. So
now it brings up this question, and this is like personal opinions, like personal. If you had a chance to change a show or given a chance to like start a show that would be really like work in advantage. Yeah, sure.
In your own advantage.
In your own advantage. Like what would you tryna
put out there?
Yeah, what would you tryna wow. Can't believe you're squashing kids on my
Can I answer that first?
Hold it down, yeah, you can go.
So I would put out something I relate to. But I have a problem with what now? Like there's no information about like I have a problem with like average kids. You know, people who get like average marks from high school now. I would like to like give them information on like what to do, because like if you don't have enough marks to get into school, like and you don't know,
it's like it's over.
Like it's that person feels like it's over. So I wanna like put out that information. If you have average marks, like this is what you can do. You feel me? Like information this is like career path you can choose. This is like opportunities
you can
cater
for
us. Cater for those people. You feel me? Because no honor the bazaar for people like us. Like you can't get into college. You don't have like money for like that shit. I get you said personal
like
shit.
Us.
People no for real though. Like we don't have fucking distinctions, bro. Like we don't have fucking distinctions.
This is all we know.
We can't get bursaries, bro. We don't have money. You feel me? To go to school and like pay fucking 40,000 or whatever the fuck they want. So like I would like to put out that information, because like for that person it's twice as hard for like a person that goes to school and they know what the fuck they want to do or some shit like that. So yeah, that's what I would do.
What would I do? Shit. I probably, if we had a slot as the kids, just to express whatever we want to express on TV. Like it should not be no limit to what you want to say, like no limitations. Just voice out your frustrations, voice out whatever you want to voice out. Because
as a youth,
I can't say we can relate on the media. Because the media is very based on propaganda. So I could go to the media now, say a couple of things, but when they put it out, they're not going to put it out the way I say it, straight from my mouth.
You're going to twist it to a point where somebody thinks, oh, so that's what he said.
So
Drake?
You know,
tell about that nigga Drake.
A platform where we can just be free and say whatever I want, that would be dope. Very dope.
I'd also say same thing as you, but I have a lot of questions. So there's a lot of shit I don't believe in because of my questions, and nobody has ever been able to like answer those questions. So it goes from politics and
don't say religion, bro. Don't say religion.
I'm obviously
gonna go there.
I'm gonna say religion, but because it's like it's personal. You know, for me it's like those questions. If I can find a way to answer, because I'm pretty sure not everybody believes in everything. There's certain people who are still like, okay. Let's say for instance politics. There's certain people who are like, the ANC has been in charge, and why have they been controlling everything all along, and things are still the same. When you go to Kasi, things are still the same. Roads are fucked up. You can't even drive Kasi, but you come to town where white people are, and things are different. You still complain, but when it goes to like when it comes to election time,
They come up.
we have to now take these people serious. Yeah. Come back and we were talking what I'd want to put out if I got a chance to have a show, right? And I was saying like a show where we can express, like we can ask
Politics.
questions about politics, religion, and everything that you just like have a problem with as a young person that probably an older person could have like answers to. And then now, recently this thing started up in South Africa. I don't know if it's just South Africa, which a lot of like postgraduates by doing a lot of like media studies and studied in the field of artsy stuff,
Okay.
photography, because a lot of people now study to be actresses and shit.
Entertainment industry.
It's a career, right? Now it's a career.
legit is.
But after that, after graduating, you realize that shit. It's
What
not
now?
that easy
It's
to get
not
a
that
job
easy to get a
because
job.
people depend on this certain paper to open this certain door for you, and it's never
So
like
it's
that.
not.
So
like
are you
that.
telling me if they're like auditions for a character on a show, right? So me as a person who went to school for acting,
You're most likely
Right.
to be an extra. If I know what your question is
Yeah,
gonna be.
so-
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Got qualifications.
so do you is it like a
That
thing
shit doesn't matter.
in your head? Were you expecting I'm gonna go to my audition with my qualifications, with my CV?
I went
like,
to
yo,
film
I went to
school
film
for
school
3
for
years.
this shit.
I
Is
went
that what you're trying to tell me?
for 3 years. Yeah, and I studied.
I studied this. I went.
It doesn't
Okay,
work, man. If you don't have the talent, you can know how to study.
Exactly.
You don't know what to do and how
Certain
to move.
careers don't depend on paper.
Bravo. So that shit brewed up in like in our society when this hashtag open up the industry started, right? So basically, from my understanding, what people were crying about was they have a problem with seeing the same faces do almost everything. You find certain
I've seen
presenter,
that, man. I've seen
now they rap, now they models, now they
They
become
fucking everywhere.
actresses also. Like every gig it's them. Like what about the kids that there's a kid that went to school of what is
Yeah.
is there a school of
NEC.
MC?
Arts, whatever.
Is there a school for MC?
Nah.
School of Life, which they turned
Yo,
out.
that school of MC. What the fuck? And we're gonna
Think
get
about
there.
it.
We're gonna get there.
Think about it. Next 10 years, if there's a school for MC,
We said it first.
we said it first, nigga. Yeah. So people got tired of seeing the same thing. We started complaining, saying, "Yo, so like, how we opening up the industry? We're asking." A lot of people are asking celebrities to open up the industry
Hey.
because a lot of celebrities have platforms that could help young people.
It's three.
Yeah, man. All I'm gonna say is, those motherfuckers worked hard to get to where
To
they
get
are.
the way they are. That's one point.
That's one point. Yes, yo, you need to
For real.
understand. People work hard to be where they are. Okay, not everybody.
And we don't know what
not
happens
everybody.
behind
We
the
don't know
scenes.
exactly the sacrifices.
We look at the outside
Yeah, you're just like,
and see
Just like us. Look at the
Hey.
FreeStyle Podcast and be like, these gents up.
You don't
Yo,
know.
if I were to turn around, if I were to turn this camera the other way, you know what I'm saying? So people work hard man, to be where
that's
they are.
real shit.
That's some real shit.
You understand?
So who am I to judge you for saying King? Hey King, you doing the FreeStyle Podcast? King with a ing, with a ing, with a ing. Who am I, dog?
Sure.
Why am I not working hard instead of talking?
that
People are all about you. Hey, swat men's always
I
want to
never
talk.
saw
Eh?
like people are so negative out here, bro.
People are negative about
But
everything,
like,
dude.
you know, I understand the concept, ne? But the way they're going about it is the wrong way. Why do you target like those actual people? It's like, this guy.
If you know,
Yo, that photo changed my life. Yeah, anyway.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going about it the wrong way. You can't target the actors. Why don't you target the people who
The
are getting
gatekeepers.
the gatekeepers?
But again, there's no literal gatekeeper. Because one thing, I'm gonna say this. We spoke about it last year sometime, man. But I realized though, in this world, in this industry, as cold as it is, dog, every bag counts.
Yeah, every
Dog,
bag counts.
You have to go for every opportunity to make any
Sir.
cent, bro.
Yes,
You have
sir.
to go for it.
So-
I don't blame these people.
Exactly.
You understand? Happy. Like what you were saying, they're going about it the wrong way because they don't understand what people are crying out for.
Sure.
There's certain celebrities that came out be like, yeah, I worked hard. I'm not about to share anything that I do with anybody, but it's not about you. That's my thing. It's not about you. Just consider what a 20-year-old who went to AVDA to study whatever motion for 2 years.
It's getting personal again.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
To study whatever for 2 years and had to pay 100,000 brands worth of studies, staying, excluding expenses, groceries,
Shit.
spending, you know? Where now because we're not mama wafika da ha gona go audition na wena ke na
Oh, Emile line. Yeah, njake.
so I took my money Batswadi, dog. One thing is Batswadi. That's why like girls have it so hard, and we spoke about it with Zay when she was here. Like you could sense, you could feel it. Girls really do have it hard, and we as Majida never really like. We don't take it seriously because
That's what I'm saying. It's tricky, man. Like that whole situation is tricky. I mean, if there are no gatekeepers, bro, it's like saying, okay, example, when you go to like home affairs and then you want a fake ID or some shit, example, but like a fake ID, you're gonna bribe someone, right?
Yeah.
That person is the gatekeeper. Like they're going about it the wrong way. Don't go at the people who are getting the jobs. Go at the people who are giving out the jobs.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because
Those are the problem.
If I'm an actor and a director or producer calls and be like, yo, come have this role, I'm not gonna say no.
Sure.
Fuck no, I'm not gonna say
Why
no.
you hate, like, bro, don't hate on Emina, let's say like Emina, Ricky is everywhere, and then you're gonna say, fuck Ricky, that nigga's whack. Don't hate on the nigga, bro, like just because he's everywhere. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't be negative about it.
there's a certain message that certain person is pushing.
Sure.
So if you don't wanna grasp the whole concept of that message, you obviously gonna see these other things as like you're trying to do this, you're trying to do everything. I man we feel plus gonna tsaka se ngwe ya tsedintse complain am foo
Fucked up.
how's that mo etse sa kwani he kibani se beta di February
And then like
You know what?
small Emina, it's all like that's how
oh my god you guys are petty.
You know what irritates me the most? The people who are complaining about opening up the industry. I'm not saying everybody, don't get me wrong, right?
Sure.
But like the majority of those people are people who aren't doing shit.
Yeah, most of the time it's people that are chilling on the couch. Like,
chilling on the couch, like,
Why are you always supporting these people?
I've been shooting.
I've been, but we don't
Nigga.
see your shit.
I don't know your face.
I don't know your face, but your thumbs.
Can I say something?
Thumbs always here.
I thought I've been
No.
wait, before you say it, I've been saying it. Social media is a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing and a curse. I don't know
Blessing
why
and
I
curse.
always say blessing
Blessing
in
in disguise,
disguise.
blessing and curse.
It's a blessing and a
and a
curse because it helps you reach out to certain like a different. It's God. Yeah, we're talking to the fingers, you know, and I would say, social media is a blessing and a disguise, man. It's a blessing and a curse because
You did it the same way.
the same way. It can
Deja.
expose you to like the bigger world, like the bigger picture, but it can also make you naive as fuck, stubborn as fuck. You understand?
Yeah.
Makes you I don't want to use, I don't know what word to use actually, but it makes people bitter, you know, because people feel entitled to have opinions in others' lives, and they don't really understand.
But in terms of like hashtag open up the industry now. I would like to say, but you tell me it's been to you one. These people don't force, nobody forces you to support another person on top. Like, Emina, support.
People make it a curse. They want to make you feel like it's a curse to have support. Like, I must feel bad if people are supporting you. Like,
that's what I don't understand.
I don't understand that concept. Like, why should I feel
people
bad?
Make it like, Emina, you force these people to support you.
So I was like, hey dude, come buy my shit, dog.
But then
why
again,
are you always supporting these people?
I said this, I once said this, I'm gonna say it again. Nobody owes you support.
Nobody owes you anything.
Nobody owes you shit. Period.
Not my thing is, I'm lost, right? But to balebala hore, at the end of the day, you come up alone, you end up alone. You understand?
Okay.
Collaboration and people are always there, but it depends on you. If you're not in the right mind state, or in the right surroundings, you won't necessarily go for what you want to do, and you can do almost anything where you based, right?
Yeah.
So if you try to force people to like what you're doing, it won't work. Then you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
It won't work.
Because at first you have to want it and love it. No matter what you put out.
Just put it out there because you fuck with it.
You felt comfortable with it.
Yes,
even
sir.
if it's not perfect, because nothing's ever perfect.
Yes,
you
sir.
felt comfortable with it to even put it
Yes, sir.
Gang shit.
Yeah, that's what you get on the FreeStyle Podcast.
It's you and Musa with this thing and fool. Me! You once did that, motherfucker.
Oh, sorry.
And it was a false alarm. But we back. Anyway, you see,
back.
those things, like,
You lost it.
Okay. Go for it, bro.
Bring it back. Bring
come
it back.
on, come
Bring it
on
back.
with it. Oh, Dizzle.
I was talking.
Hey, he's back, baby.
Bring it back. Bring it
I was
back.
talking about it. Nothing's ever perfect, right?
Yeah.
Ever. So if you want to try and be a perfectionist, then wait for things to be.
And force people to like that shit. And
it
be
won't
like,
work,
yo,
bro.
don't support
Won't
me.
work.
It won't work, and then you end up going. That's how you end up going on Twitter.
Yeah, now you start complaining.
Yeah, you start complaining. You give these people too much credit. What are you doing?
All I'm gonna say is, people, whoever's, I'm not saying at the top, but whoever's doing well for themselves worked hard to get there.
And we applaud you.
It didn't just happen over one night. Nobody wakes up and be like, I'm gonna be an artist, or I'm gonna be whatever.
Yeah, circumstances.
And then instantly they're already there at the top. Like, everybody has to start somewhere, you know? And whoever's at the top or is getting there, they worked hard to get there. You know what I'm saying? They put in work. There was no time to sit and complain, sit on the couch, sit on your mama's couch and be like, yeah, these niggas, yeah.
Had that type of
Life
out is the same.
Now your life is the same. Now your life is boring as fuck.
Hey,
Can't do shit.
Now you know what?
good.
I used to do that.
It's
I really
crazy.
used to do that. But like on Facebook, because I was never exposed to Twitter that much. You understand? I'd always complain and I'd see people that I used to look up to. Bravo. They'd also do the same thing. And I realized after like a couple of years, damn, bro, these people are still complaining. And they're still here. One time.
No.
That means
Yeah, you're still here.
if I keep complaining, I'ma still be here.
Dude, Emina, below highly
Oh.
You're gonna stay at the same
Ja can show you,
Dude,
shit.
progress is love. Emina, when you like
Yeah.
genuinely
No more
like be
hate, no
happy
more
for
hate.
other people,
Be happy for people.
I'm telling you, everything will
Just
go
be
well in your
genuinely
life.
happy
I'm
for
telling you. Because I know Emina Suchang, I had like a real conversation with like people who felt like we had this conversation with someone who was like, he was telling me he feels like people don't support him. Like there's always the favorites, you know, for like a certain type of
Is it a
thing.
DJ?
VIP.
No, it's not even a DJ. He's like a fashion model and like he's like that whole they do music and music and fashion. So they're like, okay, I'm like, okay, I want to listen to you. He's like, he feels like he always supports other people, right? And then he doesn't get the same.
That's
That's where you go wrong.
That's where you go wrong.
So I'm saying, you
Nobody
can't
owes
give
you
out support and expect
Just
like,
because-
Expect it back.
Just because I'm gonna make an example of myself, right?
Sure.
Just because you support me, it doesn't necessarily mean that I have to support you. Yo, thank you for fucking with my shit. I really appreciate it.
So no,
I appreciate it so much.
I appreciate you.
But now I don't
if you
have
continue
to fake,
doing it again. Oh man, shout out to you. But if you do that shit and you want me to like it instantly, I can't.
And we just brutally honest.
That's like
you're honest.
that's
I can't like it straight away.
You know what? Like when I like your shit, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Like you worked hard on this. I really like it. You can't force me to now support you on something I don't like. You feel me? Just because I'm giving back support.
I understand what that bro is saying, because I had to learn that the hard way. Because like you work with people for a certain time, right? And do everything to help reach a certain goal, sharp. But and you give out this support because you know my people. But after now, when you look at it, nobody ever supported your personal ideas. But yourself, you had to push yourself. But you are always another puzzle to like how.
Yeah, you see, yours makes sense. Yours was like a collab thing, if I may say.
Yeah.
So, high like a collab is supposed to benefit both,
like
both parties.
But not.
So now, when you're a fan of something, when you like something, like you just like my thing. That doesn't mean you should also.
But then again, most artists now, young kids that self-proclaim themselves as like amateurs or self-taught, they like to say we're self-taught, right? They don't want to take criticism.
Yeah.
Because they did it from scratch and were able to at least give us a product that's like they believe, oh shit, I'm already the shit. Nobody can do it like me. And if I come and tell you the real truth, they get hurt. Like I'd also get hurt, but like I can take criticism because I want to be better.
Yeah.
God. So now there's a huge disconnection. Is disconnection the right word?
Yeah.
There's a huge
in this
disconnect.
whole fucking area.
Besides area, in this whole world, pertaining this whole industry, it's different in America because in America it's like really huge. So even if you like a B grade or C grade artist, you still earn like.
That's the thing.
Some good shit, like some nice money. Here, it's
hard.
bad, bro. It's hard. So you gotta grind harder than anybody else because you will never have the privilege to do it again. Time's running out, and again, like with time, we're trying to convince.
Hey, you can't get back.
There's no winning.
Time, man.
There's no winning, but it just depends on you and where you are, and like always remember.
Where you wanna be.
Now I had to teach myself, the only important person is you. You know, if you're stable enough and nice enough, or like comfortable enough to let people in your space, then you can. But like, don't overdo it to a point where now you sell off, like you give off all of your ideas and everything that you're planning to do, and when they don't work, you still cry. You understand?
So make mistakes. People should not be scared to make mistakes.
Open up the industry thing is kind of really complex, dog. Like I wish there could be like seminars where we could chill with like established artists or whatever, or producers or and like graduates and people that are trying to bust into the industry, just so we can like we close down this bridge. Sure, like we close down this bridge and say like, yo, so yeah, this is what we trying to do. This is what we also trying to do, and yeah, it's lit. So we got too personal, but now just like closing it off. Please subscribe to our channel. Tell your friends about us. FreeStyle Podcast episode 6.
HVS Studios. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, we're about to sing happy birthday to my boy. 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday to the.
Guess the shit, come in, nigga. Happy birthday. Now you embarrassed. Nah, you suck. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Cripsy.
Cripsy.
Happy birthday to Nick. It's lit. And that's the end. Thank you for watching episode 6 of the FreeStyle Podcast. See you next time.
Let me love